Hello everyone, EB the Original Master here, and today I've got some really shocking news. Well, it really isn't shocking, but it's weird that I've heard about from IMDb. IMDb is a website where you could browse through TV shows, movies, video games, etc. with the voice actors and the plots of these movies, TV shows, or video games. So I am here to talk about the third SpongeBob SquarePants movie that is planned to be released in 2019. Now, before I get any further through this, I was pretty shocked to hear that Nickelodeon is working on a third film for SpongeBob SquarePants. Now, I am kind of not hoping for this, is because why would they make a third SpongeBob film? I mean, the second film and the first film had... the plots were not going in an order. I mean, to be honest, you guys, if you want a sequel of a movie, it has to follow up from the last movie. But Sponge Out of Water did not follow up to the ending of the first SpongeBob film because SpongeBob SquarePants doesn't have a story. So I am very curious of what the third movie is going to be about. But before we get any further, I've came up with a plot for the third SpongeBob film that I wish that Nickelodeon could probably expand on rather than the plot regarding to just the Krusty Krab in general, because in the first movie, SpongeBob wanted to be manager for the Krusty Krab, but Mr. Krabs couldn't let him because he was a kid. See, that has to deal with the Krusty Krab. Sponge Out of Water, it had to deal with the Krusty Krab again because Burger Beard, the main antagonist of the film, wrote in a magic book that anything that he writes comes true. So he wished for the formula to come to him so he can create his own, so he can start his own burger restaurant. You see, that's another plot regarding to the Krusty Krab, is because the Krabby Patty secret formula has been vanished, and the gang has to go up to the surface to stop Burger Beard, reverse the spell for Bikini Bottom to be back to normal and get the Krabby Patty secret formula again. So that plot is dealing with Bikini Bottom and the Krabby Patty secret formula. So what's the third film going to be about? But here's a plot that I really think that could be really cool for the third SpongeBob film, not regarding to the Krusty Krab at all. This video will be out tomorrow, Friday. I'm pre-recording this on Thursday, May 11th, and this video will be out on Friday to give you guys my predictions that I want the third SpongeBob film to be about, if we get more details about it. So for this plot, I actually want a movie where, I don't know, like a group of, I don't know, like a tribe or a gang, or it could be a tribe. It could be like either a Tiki tribe. So in this plot, for the third SpongeBob film, I want the plot to be a Tiki tribe. A Tiki tribe basically wants to invade Bikini Bottom, meaning they want to set home in Bikini Bottom. So basically there's like an evil tribe of Tiki people, obviously. So this is what I want the plot to be. I want these evil Tiki tribe men, or like they can have men or female, that they inhabit in Bikini Bottom. And then SpongeBob and the gang realize that these Tikis are invading their land, or Bikini Bottom. So, instead of the gang, having to defeat the Tiki tribe right away, I mean, they encounter them in the film, but then the Tiki tribe, like, pulls out, like, I don't know, like a conch, or a conch shell or something, or like, do they do, like, a naval dance? I don't know. I want this Tiki tribe to send SpongeBob and the gang away from Bikini Bottom to a far, far, far away deserted island that does not involve in Bikini Bottom. So basically, I want these Tiki tribe to blow on a conch to send the SpongeBob gang away from Bikini Bottom into a weird locale where these Tiki tribe can invade Bikini Bottom so they could live peace. So SpongeBob and the gang has to travel through these different locations of the island. It could be an island, it could be a jungle, it could be a forest. I don't care. I want this to be a big film. I don't want it to be no boring Krusty Krab plot-related film like in the first two movies. I want this plot to be even bigger. So, so I want the SpongeBob crew to visit different worlds of this bizarre island that they were sent to in order to return back to Bikini Bottom and to stop the evil Tiki tribe. For real, I want the ending for this movie to have, I don't know, like a final boss battle against the Tiki tribe, like have them in a big arena or something, like have them in an arena, or have them like, I don't know, anywhere out in Bikini Bottom where they can fight them. And to make it even more interesting, have the SpongeBob characters have actual Native American, Indian, Tiki style of clothing. Like, they can have, like painted faces or spears, like they're actually Native American Indian tribes, so they could stop the evil Tiki tribe, defeat them, so they can have Bikini Bottom back to themselves again. See, this does sound like a pretty interesting plot, and it's not too complicated either. It's a basic plot that we can all follow along, because I want Nickelodeon to make a plot that involves not dealing with the Krusty Krab, because that's what it was in the first two films, and I thought that was pretty dull. So I want them to ignore the Krusty Krab in general and throw in a new plot. The characters I want to see in this film is SpongeBob. Obviously, he's the main character. I want to see SpongeBob, Patrick, Mr. Krabs, Squidward, hopefully Sandy. She tags along in the movie. I'd also like to see a new character in this film. So I'd like to see Nickelodeon introduce a new character to the SpongeBob roster that helps SpongeBob and the gang and this bizarre island so they can get back to Bikini Bottom safely. So I want this character to help them along the way. I don't know what it could be, I don't know, a ranger or a jungle ranger or a forest ranger or another Indian tribe, but it's a good Indian tribe. It could be like a good Indian tribe or good Tiki people. They could be the nicer versions of the evil ones that are invading Bikini Bottom to help SpongeBob and the gang to get home so they can defeat the tribe so they can have Bikini Bottom back to itself. You see, this could be a really interesting story for SpongeBob because we've never gotten a story that similar. Because I would actually like this movie to be like that, because that would probably be a good third film instead of them dealing with the Krusty Krab with Plankton in it. I mean, Plankton could be in the film. No, in fact, Plankton can actually tag along with Mr. Krabs in this movie. In fact, Plankton can actually be a nice person for this film to help SpongeBob and the gang out so they can stop the tribe from invading Bikini Bottom, so Plankton can have the chum bucket back so he can go back doing his evil things. But for this film, Plankton is not evil. Instead, he becomes nice a little bit in this film, like it was in Sponge Out of Water. But at first, he was an evil person, and then he became nice-hearted and gave Mr. Krabs back the formula in the second film. That's how I want Plankton to be in the third film. Plankton could be evil, like, towards, like, the first half of the film, but towards the part where the Tiki tribe arrives in Bikini Bottom, that's where I want Plankton to stop being evil so he can tag team with the SpongeBob crew so they could stop the evil Tiki tribe from invading Bikini Bottom so they can have their homeland back before the tribe creates havoc. So that's what I want the plot for the third SpongeBob to be. Sadly, I don't think that's what the plot is going to be, but I really wish Nickelodeon could come up with a plot similar to mine's, so SpongeBob SquarePants will not be dull and bland, because currently the season 10 episodes have been improving a little bit, but has gotten dull. Like episodes, sorry, Mermaid Pants really wasn't my favorite episode for season 10 because I thought the whole superhero gag was kind of bland, and I thought, and it could have been better if they actually fought a villain to make it like a true superhero episode, but instead it was just a play date. What I mean by a play date, meaning that Mr. Krabs and Squidward tagged along with them, but played as supervillains. So they're actually having a play date playing Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. That's what Mermaid Pants was about. They weren't really stopping an evil supervillain. They were just pretending that they were villains. They were just having a play date. That's basically what the episode was. No serious plot, no serious dialogue. It was just SpongeBob, Patrick, Mr. Krabs, and Squidward playing Mermaid and Barnacle Boy together as a whole group. They weren't actually evil. They were just pretending to be evil so they can continue their little play date. You see what I mean? So yeah, that's what I want the third SpongeBob film to be about. Tiki Tribe invades Bikini Bottom or finds about it. they enter Bikini Bottom, and then they send the SpongeBob crew away from Bikini Bottom so they can invade it. A nice group of tribe people or a ranger or something in the island helps the SpongeBob and the crew to get back home. So in the ending of the movie, the third act of the film is where they arrive back at Bikini Bottom, defeat the evil Tiki tribe, and then they live happily ever after. That's what I want the third SpongeBob film to be about. I don't want no bull, garbage, Krusty Krab plot like in the first two films, because that will also be stale. I mean, seriously, why would you think Nickelodeon's going to really make a third SpongeBob plot movie based off of the Krusty Krab again? They already did that for the first two films. Why not they just spread their creativity a little bit more? Those are just my ideas. And I swear, if it's not that, I'm going to be highly disappointed, because I want Nickelodeon to take their gosh darn time for this third SpongeBob film. Because A, I wasn't hoping for one, and B, I don't really see why they should make a third film, because the film is not going to take place after the second or the first film because their randomness. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace out.